Okay, come, let's start. Okay, today we are going to learn higher derivatives. Okay, but what does it mean by higher derivatives? Okay, you might have probably learned that dy dx itself is a derivative, okay, but it's only referring to the first derivative. Okay, so please bear in mind, write it down in your notes that first derivative is dy dx. Okay, now we are going to go into what is higher derivatives. Okay, now let's start. For example, when you have y equals to 5 x to the power 6, or sometimes we can write it as fx is 5 to the power x to the power 6. How are you going to find the dy dx? Okay, very simply, I think now all of you are able to find this without any problem. Okay, so the answer will be 30x to the power 5. Do you get it right? Okay, now sometimes if it's not denoted by y equals to 5, x to the power 6, so it is written in the form of fx, not just writing dy dx, but now it's going to be written as f prime x. Okay, so it means the same thing, therefore the answer must be the same. Got it? Okay, now we are coming very close to what is higher derivatives, and anyone, if you are smart enough, you can get me a very good guess. So higher derivative means it's going to be differentiate dy dx another time. Okay. So if we are going to differentiate dy dx another time, it will be denoted by d2y dx squared. Okay, so if you are able to differentiate this one and one more time, you will get your answer as this. Okay, and likewise, if you are going to do it for fx, what you get is 2 prime on top. And you will get the same answer. Okay, so in short, okay, please bear in mind that the first one is called first derivative, the second one is second derivative. And if this thing can continue, it will continue all the way, and so on and so forth. The next one will be third, fourth, and fifth. Okay? Got it? Okay, everyone. Time to take out your notebook and start some practice. Okay, now, right now, I give you 10 seconds. Take out your notebook and your textbook. Turn to page 12E, exercise 12E, page 325. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I assume that everybody has gotten their things ready. Okay, now let's try the first example. Okay, the first example is question 1A. Okay, look at the question. They say find the first and second derivative. Okay, this example is pretty much the same as what we have discussed as in the teaching just now. So I'll leave it to you to try, and I'll reveal the answer in a minute. Okay. Okay, now are you able to find this as your answer? If you are able to, that means you totally understand what's going on. Okay, right now, I'm going to give you another question for you to practice, and hope that you can get it. If not, please look at this video once again because it's 24/7. So hope that you get it at the end of the day. Okay, now look at this. This is question 1B, but I do a bit of changes. So just to test you, now if I don't write y equals to 3x plus 2 to the power of n, instead I replace the y with fx. And how are you going to write the first and second derivative? Now, do you get this? Okay, when we are talking the first derivative, it's only 1 apostrophe on top. And if you are talking about 2, and naturally it will be 2 apostrophe on top. Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes to write down the answer for this, and later I'll reveal the answer to you. Okay, do you get this as your answer? If you have gotten this as your answer, then you'll be on the right track. Okay, so I hope you still remember how to differentiate this kind of a composite function, and that's pretty much the end of this lesson. So some of you might be asking why we are learning the higher derivative. Okay, so we will learn more and we will discuss more later on in the next chapter, where you are going to make use of higher derivatives to do something. Okay, so basically that's the end of this lesson. I will be allocating some work for you to do in class, and no problem if you find that you are very much lost. You can always reply through this YouTube link, or you can always post a message on Facebook, and I will try to answer to you. Okay, don't worry, I will still be coming back home during the weekend, so I will answer some questions. Okay, hope it helps. Thank you, and